That's better. Oh, I worried me then what was going on. So welcome back to KayakDangler, guys. I haven't got the subscription mode because I ain't got the second device in me. Don't need it. Welcome back. It's been a while. Yeah, that was. I don't know what was going on your end, but my end it was like a vertical but the wrong way around. That was not looking good. That had to be sorted, and it's come back looking sweet. Sis, welcome in. Gavin, somebody. We're going to test this weed situation that we got around here at the moment because I need to know what's going on with it. Why is this cable not charging at the moment? Broken or something? I didn't charge that whole lot earlier. It's not charging. What's going on with this cable? Oh, it's a bit dinged there. Might be why. It's not broken my phone, is it? It doesn't want to have. I'll be happy. So I can straighten that out. It's a little wispy metal to bend. Supercharging my phone now. There we go. Got it. Right, so we're going to fish with Andy's and ACB, the Andy C bar. No worries, man. No worries, guys. Yeah. So we've got the Andy Cole bar on one rig, and we've got a sea weights loop rig on the other. So I'm going to get out there first, and we're going to assess the weed with one rod for a little while. And we're going out with a black lug bait for a minute. I thought it's been too long since we went fishing, so here we are, guys. And Thomas, exactly that. I was sitting there with Kojak after my spinning earlier, and I was like, why am I sitting here? I might as well go fishing, innit? And he's like, yeah, may as well. So here we are. It's still weedy and close, but I'm going to see what it's like, because it looked to me when I was wading, it wasn't too bad. And I think it's all in close, so we're going to find out now. That's why we're only going one rod to start with. See what happens with it for 10 minutes or so. Reel it in and see what happens. But I'm expecting to pick it up as we reel it in. Here we go, wish me luck. I've just got to get this grit out the stones we're setting up. Out my shoes, sorry. These stones out my shoes. Grit out my shoes. If I have to get a big fish or something, I'll just take my shoes off to jump in. I have to release a big fish. Rig this time off. Well, that didn't quite go to plan, did it? And it was a bloody good cast as well. Oh man. It was an absolute stonker of a cast, that was. That went out the miles. It just fell off. The rig fell off. Oh. That's depressing straight away, isn't it? It was a banging cast and all, man. Oh. The reel was like screaming. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, Paul. Oh, it's such a pain in the arse, man. What have we got in here? There's another loop rig. There's a monobar. There's a loop rig. This one. I reckon this one. That one's got brighter beads on it. Bugger. I mean, that was a cracking cast, I'm not even joking. And now I've got to like go and do a dry cast because that line isn't sitting very nice. So I've now got to go and do a cast without anything on there, sort that line out. I'll lift it up, I'm going to do it now. Well, that's what happens when you cast with it with no mags on. Because both them casts, I don't know how the cast before didn't go so badly, go so well. I'm surprised it went so well. Because I had no mag on. Fuck my life. Wow, man. That hasn't pissed me off too much. That's what happens when you cast with no mags on a mag drill, guys. Had it the wrong way. That's exactly what happens right there when you cast with no mags on. When you're supposed to have mags on. Hey ho. Let's try again to another rod. That first cast was really lucky then. Because even though we lost it, tackle, no wonder we lost the tackle. It hit the water about 1,000,000 miles an hour. It had no mag slowing it down. It's not going well, beast. It's not going well. It's not going well at all. The first cast went out like a beauty and then the rig fell off. The second cast, to sort the line out with just a bare lead, snapped off. So not very well, just because I hadn't reactivated the lead, the mags. One more thing and I'm done. Yep. Now we've got a ray bait out there, not black log. Never mind. Looks like I'm going on a bit of an adventure to find that. But that first cast, guys, I mean, that was no small cast. I can't believe that didn't break on that first cast. I wondered why it surged like it did. It's because there was absolutely no mags activated on it. I can't believe we got away with that first one, except it fell off. It looks like we're going searching for that after work tomorrow. Because in the middle of the night, no one's going to be out there to get it. It'll be tomorrow after work. I'll be able to find that. But I'll have to go out my way just to find it because it's that far out. That first one was a bloody big cast. Surprised myself. The second one then was really flat, that one just a minute ago, compared to the other. And that wasn't a proper cast at all. It still went out alright, but it wasn't very good compared to the other one. But we're fishing now, aren't we? That's the main thing. It's alright. It's alright. We're alright. I'm just gonna chill for a minute and see what happens with the weed with that rod. And we've got the other rig ready. We'll get another lead out ready. This looks like I'm going looking for gear, doesn't it? It's alright. It's not a biggie. It's no biggie. Kojak, you didn't have to do that, mate. Yeah, I will be able to, Rob, yeah. I do every time, mate. Yep. So, the tide would go down so late tonight, no one will be about, so they won't find it, and it wouldn't be exposed anyway. It'll be well further out than the tide's going to go down tonight, because it's a small tide. So as long as the fish hasn't done a runner with my rig, yeah. Quite often go out there and find, if it's in the shallow water, I found dogfish on them before. Luckily alive still, because it's been in the water still. But yeah, I just go out wading, because it's got a bright orange or a loomy lead on it. I think there was an orange one on there. I'll look back at the live. I'll be able to find it through the milky water and that. I'll be able to find that now. And I know the other one was orange, the little triangle, the little pyramid lid. So we'll be alright. We will be alright. I will find it again. It's just the frustration of it right now. Sweating nuts, man. So hot. It really is so hot. We best get John B out. That's the key, isn't it? We haven't had a cup of tea yet. I think that's the problem. That's why I'm being such a drama queen. I need a cup of tea. Kojak didn't even think I was bringing the kettle, but I had to bring the kettle. It gets around a bit at the moment, our John B. I've got to see if I've changed. I've sorted out the piezo. Hopefully it's in the right direction. If not, I know how to do it really easy now. So welcome back in, everyone. Sorry it went a little bit wrong there right at the beginning, but that's what happens when you go from different brands of reels. Hey, Seaways, Craig. It's because we were talking about that earlier, Kojak, and you know that's why. Because we were talking about different types of reels earlier, me, Craig and Kojak, and that is exactly what has just happened. I set it up as if it was a bloody... To be honest, I set it up as if it's a centre mag, and it's not. It's the same as a mono mag, and it's like just done me right up, basically. It's just done me right up. It's not like a normal centre mag on a pen. It's like a mono mag style gauge. It's not the opposite. It's the same as a mono. So that's just done me right up. Is this gonna lie? Absolutely not. I don't know. Stop working that piezo on that. Old school lighter, isn't it? It's one of them evenings. Anyway, it doesn't look like we're getting really weeded out, but does it? Regarding going to retrieve the rig, I don't do it for my benefit so much. I do it for the fact that I'm not leaving it out there. When it gets to a big tide again, it'll go down and out far enough for dogs and people to get tied up in it. So I do it for more of that benefit than getting the gear back. It's just a result that you get it back. Oh, now I'm tipping sugar everywhere, man. Is that a bite? I didn't see a knock on that bite. Well, anyway, so we got over that little tantrum from snapping off, from Lou dropping a rig off to snapping off. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? And that's because I had no magnet on. I can't believe that first cast I wondered why it went out so far, guys, and it's because I had no mag on. But I dealt with it. I sort of heard it and feathered it a little bit as it was doing it. I managed to stop it fluffing up. But that went out miles, I'm not going to lie. That was a big cast. It was over half of that spool was emptied. Well over half of that spool was emptied. But it is £20 line in there, so it's a good cast nonetheless. Dano, an Australian beef Wellington. What are you going on about? Where on earth did you get that from? Australia? You're going to go to Australia, Dano? Skeet, welcome into the disastrous start session, but that's a lesson learnt, guys. Like, you can cast a pen with no mags activated. You just got to be lucky, I guess. That first cast, like, what a shame that fell off that rig, because that was a world distance cast. That would have been nice out there, that. Never mind. And the second one that cracked off was just because I had no mag on. Again. So it's my own fault, really. I remember undoing the mags when I took them apart to change, just to re-oil the bearings. On the plus side of the whole cast, the bearings didn't make that horrible squealing noise like last time, and they definitely would have then. So happy days. Just got to re-spool that bugger once again. That's all. now I know the sort of distance I can cast with it, I'll make sure I don't respool it quite as much as I normally do. I'll take off less line this time and respool it when it's just about a third left, rather than only a little bit left. Excuse the bit of French earlier when I got snapped off, but that's life. We're still here, we're having a go. I'm going to get another rig out in a minute. Once we check this rig out, if it's good to go, we'll get another one out. I'll get another bit of captain out and make it ready for that one again. No, I need up to over. That'll probably be game over. There's ladybirds everywhere as well. So that great invasion of ladybirds up there back in the 50s, was it, or 60s, wasn't it? Ace, are you in the building? If so, mate, I'm just going to go for a quick sleep and leave my rod in the water. Is that alright, mate? Absolutely not. Wouldn't dream of it. Not sea fishing. Only carp fishing on alarms. I mean, I might have fallen asleep. I might fall asleep once or twice, you never know. Wouldn't do it on purpose. Wouldn't climb in the tent and go to bed with all my kit out. What's Dano got? Has Dano got lumps and bumps? What's going on, Dano? Are you ill, darling? Do you need a cuddle? Is Dano ill? Well done, Kojak. There comes Kojak speaking the French. Bonjour, bonjour. Thank you and welcome for joining, man. Sorry I've missed you there earlier, mate. I've just been a bit busy breaking off and messing up. Seems alright, man. Seems alright. We'll have it in a second and check, and once we've done that, we might get the other rod out with the worm. Might even catch a other setup if we're lucky, you never know. And a broken off lead. The whole shebang in one cast would be nice. Although what, that one that fell off was a long way out there. I don't think I'm going to get another cast that far. Not today. That was a big cast, I'm not going to lie. Surprised myself it did. Carried on going forever. What do you expect from a no mag cast? Tim and Marina, welcome in. Diana, welcome in. Welcome in everyone I've missed. It's been a little bit of a manic start, to say the least. I very nearly done this earlier. Very nearly did that earlier. That was very close to throwing that in. Very close. But we managed to hold it together and we're back. Oh, I wish I wore shorts and not had these massive socks on and stuff though from wading. Oh. So in a few minutes I'm going to check out the situation. If it's good to go, I'm going to put that rod back on the right hand side a little bit, and the other rod's going to go out where I want it to go in the first place. Dean Barrowclough, welcome in, buddy. Oh, who's donated again? Alfie, man, thank you very much. Cheers, brother. Cheers, Alfie, most appreciated. You didn't have to do that, man. Sorry if I've missed you, Alfie. I do apologise if I did. Lagoon, welcome in. So this is an ACB, an Andy Colbar. ACB rig we're using at the moment. Tied up my own snoods and bits. Andy gave me the bars and I did the rest. It's a little bit different to other bars out there. Andy's adapted it himself, so it's not like your Bagnall bars and stuff. He's made his own version. A little bit different. And it works a treat. So it's the Andy Colbar. Oh man, Skeet, mate, legend. Thank you very much. You didn't have to do that, buddy. You're an absolute legend. I'm going to wait for these kayakers to mooch on past. And then recast. I can't cast or they're coming across. Give it another 5 minutes then, won't it? Cheers, Ski brother. Lovely evening now for kayaking actually. I should have gone and done that. Just snapping off all over the beach. Let's see if we can blow a rocket up as well. Now that's my own silly fault. And I'll show you, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to show you. So on these reels, they've got a magnet braking system. And what some plonker did, Rodney, was on this reel, it says less and more. It's going to be backwards. So that's less and that's more. So if you want more, you turn it that way. No, that's less. If you want more, you turn it that way. I had it fully turned that way, which is completely off. So I did 2 casts. The first one went out stonkingly well. The second one snapped off because I had it set wrong. So that's the explanation of what happened with the mags right there. I'm sorry it is in reverse. It really doesn't work if I show you this way. Look, it's too dark. You can't see it. Don't come in and land in here, mate. You know what I mean? You might have taken off here, but you can't land here now. Oh, dude, seriously. What is actually wrong with people? Am I just a magnet to idiots? Shall I have a cast now? Please don't mind me have to say something. Don't be silly. Yeah, come on, well done. You got it, lads. You got it. Well done. Oh, dude. I ain't saying any more. Skeet. I don't want to say too much, mate. On this shoot. Got too much to say. If you've got too much to say, then don't say nothing sometimes. I give them guys their due. They did do the right thing. So they did well. They did very, very well. I give them that. It worked out. I was fishing. I went round me and back in. So well done. Congratulations. You're on a complete and utter beep. I just beat myself out. I know, I spoke too soon. Sorry, guys, sorry, I spoke too soon. Oh dear. Fella? Thanks. I get acknowledged. That's the main thing. He acknowledged and he ducked. I want to cast, but I can't. I'm going to get ready to cast. Happy days, man. Happy days. Bait's been half months by crabs. He grabbed right out. Unfortunate. At least there's no seaweed, guys. That's one bright side to today's session. Well, there is, but we're getting through it. Oh, yeah, man. Have a rosy. I've got a rosy. But look, the bait's definitely been crabbed. Or breamed or something. Got rid of some bites if it was breamed. Crabbed. This one's got to go to the right more. I've got to remember to look up in the air, not flat, like the last cast. Here's the bait, I'll show you. It's for rays basically. I think there's a ray out there myself. This cast doesn't have to be as big this time. It needs to be more to the right. Slightly. Nice ray bait. It's not on a messing around size hook though, mind you, but I don't do messing around when I'm fishing for big underhooks. That'll also be good for bass. Smooth rounds. Sometimes these are small hook for rays, don't get me wrong, but on this beach here in particular, they seem to go for the bigger baits. It seems some places it's smaller baits, here it's bigger baits. We're using half mackerels last year and catching them, so. Now we need to set the other rod up. The black plug. It was a chilled one, Jamie. It was definitely better during my castings. Definitely, I could feel it better. It's that instantaneous feel when you're doing it sort of better than you were. It's like totally different. Definitely feeling better. This other one, we're going to try and lever it out there. See what happens, eh? The last couple of attempts of levering it haven't been very good. We're already going out for one set of gear, might as well go out for another. Or two sets actually. Might as well get another. On the rocket, I'm going to keep the mags up high anyway. Nah, nothing on the lures today, Ski. What's going on? Oh no, honestly. Scared myself of the minute before the wash. That rocket was silky smooth. Silky smooth. I think it's the first time I've used it since its service. And that was so smooth. I didn't punch it up in the air enough, but it still went out alright. Went out roughly where I wanted it. I was a bit of a wimp with the mags, to be honest. I could have gone a little bit more. I'm going to check that other one in a minute. It's starting to, I think it's drifting down towards that post. I don't want that to happen. I'll check it now. still leave me bearings. I don't know what's going on with me tonight, but that reel squealed really badly. And that was the old one. So maybe I need bearings in both. I have just done a bearing service and I only put a couple of drips of the oil in there, like tiny micro drips. That's what you're supposed to put, so I don't know why that squealed like that. Welcome in, Brendan. Welcome to this disastrous session to start, mate. It was a nightmare of a session when we started this. But we got it sorted after my silly casting, but that was weird how that squealed then. Maybe I need to take more mag out. I've got to cast both out that way because it seems to be cleaner out there for casting. Mate, what is going on with me tonight? Sort it out. No wonder it looked different, it wasn't even on the rod list properly. Good night, Mickey. However you'd say it in French. Bonjour. No, that's hello, isn't it? No, what is it? Au revoir, sorry. Au revoir. That's what I was thinking of. Au revoir. What did you tell, Marlene? Alan, welcome in, buddy. Alan, mate, I don't know if you saw the beginning of this live, but go and have a look at it. I did a cast on a 525 mag free without any mag on it, and it went out like an absolute trooper somehow, but the rig blasted off as it landed. So I reeled back in, went to cast the lead out to get the line sorted a bit better, and it was no mag again. I didn't realise, because the first cast went out alright, really well, and like the next cast, nah, not so well snapped off. But I can't believe I managed to cast with no mag on that thing on the first one. It did nearly go though. I mean, it did nearly fluff up a couple of times. The first very cast, probably about 5 minutes in. I'll get the kettle on while you're doing that. I know you like a brew, mate. Absolute plonker, Rodney. Go back to quiver tipping, I think. But we got through it. There's a few bits of French I said myself earlier. How's the fishing been going? I've not done any sea fishing recently other than a little bit of wading really, Andy, because it's too weedy. But today, when I was wading today, I noticed the weed wasn't too bad out there. It was all in close, so on that presumption I thought I could fish over the top of it, and it seems like we can, as long as we cast at range. If you cast any closer than sort of 80 to 100 yards, I think you'll be in trouble. You've got to punch it out there and you're alright. And I've got a lovely patch out here to fish to, so I'm quite happy to fish out there. I need to whack it out where I'm fishing to. Well, fairly whack it out anyway. Carp fishing's been going mental though, Andy. The carp fishing, I've been catching 93 in 3 sessions, right? But it's on the quiver tip in a match lake, so it's to be expected. And the lake's only just opened after 6 to 8 weeks of closure, so that is to be expected, mate. Honestly. Still amazing, isn't it? But we're using the ACB rig on one rod, the Andy Cold Bar. The ACB, mate. That's what I'm calling it. Unfortunately, Alan, if you're back, Alan, the other casts ever since haven't been quite as nice. That one went right up in the air and everything, like a beauty. The others haven't been quite so nice. They've been alright, but they've been quite as nice. The lead's doing nicer things behind me now, rather than going out all straight and that. I've got to wait 2 seconds though. I've got to remember that weight a little bit more. And to look up in the air, Alan, if you were saying to look up. Alan won't have come back, he would have stayed where he was at the beginning. I won't even be talking to him, he won't be here. I will do, Andy, thanks very much. I've still got obviously 4 or 5 of them left, so I'm alright at the moment. But I am going to use, and this one's nearly done now, I think. It's getting to the point it's a bit ropey now, but it's done a good few sessions now. He'll probably do another session or so if I give it a good tweak. But I will start making some more up. I want to make some longer ones and some shorter ones. Spilling that everywhere, man. It really is just one of those afternoons, isn't it? Evenings. I've got the sea weight towel, but right, it just sucks up water like a lunatic. It's gagging for water, that thing, it loves it. Big guy left hand rod. I saw that. I saw that little rattle. Little bit of green on the black lug rod. The loop rig. I saw that rattle as I was turning around, but it was definitely a rattle. It wasn't a turnaround rattle. Oh, it was a right hand rod, was it? That's even more exciting. Oh, it's a right hand rod. It was a right hand rod making a left hand rod move. Okay, that's the bigger bait. Come on, the Raymond. Probably just a massive spider crab. But you know it, John B. Shoot. So I should put my shorts on. We've got 32 people, 64 likes, so thank you very much, people. It was a lovely scene tonight. It's a beautiful night. That's why we had to hold on. I calmed myself down when we carried on. I was boiling. I was getting close to saying sod it, I won't bother. I think that's actually rolling around. Might be picking up weeds. It might be the problem. They're both rolling around a little bit. Keep an eye on that pillar. Did look like a pilot. I have to do the right hand one first, stupidly. Obviously. He's putting round a little bit. Definitely. Well, I hope everyone's enjoying this beautiful scene tonight. It's absolutely stunning down here. It really is. Hopefully the Nightbot's staggered out a little bit now as well. It shouldn't be one after the other. Be a little bit staggered. 10, 12, 13 minutes, 14, and then 35. The seaways have right ones to come up. Right, I think we need to have that right hand body and cast it more to the left. Well, we're just going to use one rod. I'm going to get this one out early. easy, but it's a bit instant. I think some of it might fall off. There's no point in carrying on. It's literally doomed. It looks like we're going to stick to match fishing for a little while. I'm not going to go anywhere just yet though. I've got to like put the rods away and then I'll sit down and drink my tea that I've made whilst I pack up all my gear. So I'm not going anywhere just yet. I'll sit down and enjoy the view for a minute. Get out of the way so you can enjoy it. Was a bite. We missed the bait on the top there. So it was a bite there. It's tied on with elastic as well, so that's a bit of bite. So looks like I've got a mission tomorrow after work. Come down and grab my gear. Never mind guys, 70 likes, 33 people in the building. Some very kind donations from Kojak and Beast tonight, was it? Was there someone else donated? Oh mate, I'm terrible. Skeet donated. Was there someone else this week? I can't remember. I'm really sorry guys, a little bit frazzled tonight. Especially done my head in a little bit, not gonna lie. We kept our stuff together. Alfie, that's it. I thought it was someone else. Alfie. That's the one. Sorry, Alfie. It's got a bit busy. It's got a bit of a nightmare. It's a bit of a nightmare session. Just let that soak for some more seaweed. There's a bite on the rod that hasn't got anything on it. That's impressive, isn't it? Ghost bite. Ghost fish. Ghost bass. Whose B-day is it? Is it your birthday? And you, Sheep. And you. And Beast. Don't forget Beast. Hello, Dwayne. How you doing, buddy? What was that bite on my rod that hasn't got no rig on it, nothing, or no reel? It must have just been moving, I think. It's bizarre. Ghost bite. And the other one got a bite. drifting round, isn't it? Through the teeth, put the teeth up on. Alan, it's all gone wrong, there's too much seaweed. The pen reels are squealing for some reason. I haven't got a clue why. They've started squealing. But they have. I've just done a bearing service on them and they're squealing still, so. You. Next time, guys, next time. We can't always win them. That one's getting weeded out really bad, so I'm going to get that in before it gets any worse. I'm telling you now, that's getting weeded out. Yeah. Never mind. Put the stuff away. Never mind, guys, next time. There's your answer. If you're anywhere between Brighton and Portsmouth, I probably wouldn't go fishing in the ocean right now. Just I'm not even sure of it. Anyway, we've had a nice little afternoon and then a nice little evening mess up. At least the afternoon one's quite nice. This one's been a bit of a nightmare. You guys might have enjoyed watching it still, but for me it's been hell on earth. This guy. Not a lie, this is well on people. Thanks everyone for joining. I'm just going to strip this rig off whilst I say goodbye. Sorry it kind of went wrong, but I'm not going to put up with that seaweed anymore. It's not going to clear. It isn't fishable around here right now. Not like this. So we're just going to go home and chill out and watch someone else go fishing tonight, I think. Simple as that, really. I just can't be dealing with that right now. But we tried. Thanks for all the kind donations tonight. Alfie, Beast, Kojak, Ski. Absolute legends. Thank you all for being here. I ain't putting up with that weed anymore tonight. It ain't happening. I'm literally done with it. I can't be doing it anymore. And the whole point of the session started with a really bad point anyway, of not checking them reels properly. But I did check them and I thought that was the direction I need to go for having full mag. And it turned out I had fully no mag. And the first cast went out beautifully. Well, it didn't go out beautifully, it was touching, you know, and I was a butt clencher the whole time out there, but it went out really well. And then the rig fell off. Where it slammed the water so hard from being a big cast of this. Yeah, this was the ABC bar. I mean the ACB bar. The Andy Cole bar. There you go. He uses the bar for tension, nothing else. No springs, nothing. Just the bar. Anyway, this has been KayakDangler. Thanks for watching. Sorry it went completely wrong. Until next time, catch you on the beach.